The nurse recognizes the patient's condition at a glance. Seeing that the doctor had made a wrong diagnosis, he hurried to stop her. If the needle was inserted, the patient's condition would worsen. But who would listen to a mere nurse? The patient's father also thought his words were untrustworthy, so the doctor insisted on her own treatment method. Soon, the patient's vital signs were restored. Just as everyone was rejoicing, the nurse said the patient would definitely vomit blood and go into shock within a minute. The patient's father thought he was cursing his daughter and yelled at him fiercely. At that moment, the patient's condition suddenly deteriorated, with symptoms exactly as the nurse had predicted. It seemed the nurse really had some skills, so the patient's father decided to let the nurse treat his daughter. But just as the nurse was about to take action, someone stopped him. It turned out to be a famous miracle doctor. The moment the miracle doctor saw the nurse, he panicked. It turned out that the nurse had been a highly skilled doctor himself back then, but he was framed by the miracle doctor and ruined his reputation. To prevent the nurse from stealing his thunder, the miracle doctor did his best to save the patient, but his treatment method was wrong. The nurse tried to stop him, warning that continuing the treatment would be very dangerous. However, the miracle doctor still insisted on treating the patient by force, which made the patient's condition worse. In desperation, the nurse took action himself and saved the patient.